Today I'm with a brand new Kia Sorento 2024 facelift, and in this video I want to show you how the brand new multimedia system and digital cockpit look like. Also keep in mind that on the new Kia Sportage, which will come at the beginning of next year 2025, will probably have the same multimedia system and the same array curved screen. So in this video I want to take you through all the settings, so yeah, at the end of this video you can know everything about this multimedia system. I want to talk a little bit about the head-up display. It's somewhere directly on the windshield. I think you can see it pretty clear from this direction right here in this area. I love the fact that it's directly on the windscreen. The colors, the resolution is great. So yeah, it's pretty nice. Probably one of the best on the market these days. I really like the way it looks. I will show you a little bit more details in the test drive video. I have a test drive video separate on my channel, so definitely check it out. When it comes to screens, I love the fact that you have a very good visibility from the driver point of view, so very good visibility. And I like the fact that because the screen is a little bit curved, I like the fact that this multimedia it's a little bit tilted to the driver, so you have such a good visibility from the driver point of view, so which is very nice. Now when it comes to customization and different graphics, I have to tell you it's not a huge difference from the previous version. You have a 12.3-inch display here, 12.3-inch display here, but in terms of customization, the digital cockpit is not as expanded as, for example, on a Volkswagen Golf, for example, or so on, but it's still very good. Plus, every time you change the different driving modes, and you can do that from here, so from here you can change different driving modes, you will see that it's changed also the graphics. So this is Eco, this is sport mode, and this is smart mode. So every time you change those different driving modes, that is changing also the graphics. So let me show you. This is smart, this is sport, and this is eco mode. So everything's changing also the graphic and the colors, not too much but a little bit. Also you can change it to the off-road mode, terrain mode, which will change to snow, mud and sand, but not big difference in terms of design of the graphics. Now here on the steering wheel you have a few buttons from where you can change as well the different settings. So from here you can choose to see the information from the navigation, but not the full map. Sadly, still we don't have the full map, maybe on the next model. Then you can see the information of the driver assistance systems, which are super nice, because here while you're driving you can see it also on the head-up display, but you can see it also here on this view. You can see what happened around the car, where are the other cars and so on, which you can see it also while I did the test drive. You can see a little bit better. And then you have the main view, I call it, where you have the driver power distribution here. You can see also the graphics, which go to the that shows you what happened with energy in real time, when the battery will recuperate, when the electricity go to the battery, when electric motor work, when the thermal combustion engine work, and so on. Then here you can see information about consumption, and you can also reset it. You can see the engine temperature, you can see the tire pressure, the drive power distribution, and so on. And in general it's pretty simple. This is all, but yeah, it's quite nice. The colors are good, the resolution is good, so overall I find it pretty good. Let's go to the screen here on the right side, which I told you before, it's a 12.3-inch screen. So the good part is that here on the lower part you have another screen which you can transform it from climatic system. You can transform it into the shortcuts for the screen. So from here you can go in different settings of the screen, so which is very good and very useful sometimes, because you don't have that shortcut buttons around the screen. Now if you go to the main menu, this is the home screen, where you have the navigation, you have the media, then you have the hybrid, and then you have all other settings of the car, which we will go through all. From up here you can also extend this area. From the upper side you can extend it. From here you can play a little bit with the brightness of the screen. You can make it brighter or dim it down. The navigation, guidance, sound, the passenger talk, the quiet mode, and also the navigation sound effect. and the display off, you can also turn it off from there. Then you have the navigation, of course, which is the same navigation as you probably see on other Kia and even on Hyundai cars, because they share the same platform. You can see it is not very responsive. Actually, it has just a little bit of lag. I saw on other competitors a little bit better and faster responsiveness, but the good part is that once you set the destination, you will see that it's loading relatively fast, and it gives you also some route alternatives, so you can choose other route. And also once you set the start, it will give you the directions very clear, plus you have the traffic information, because the car is connected to the internet, which is pretty good. Here on the right side, you can see also extra information like camera, like information about the time and clock, and also you can swipe it out if you want to swipe it out, and so on. You can change this clock design from here. You can swipe it like that to see the compass, and then the calendar, the passenger talk, and the sport information, and even the weather. You can have it here, even a small navigation, or you can see the graphic with what happened with energy in real time, and the cameras, of course. And by the way, from this button you can activate the 360 degrees camera. So if you have the 360 degrees camera system on the car, you can activate it from here. You can go here and you can see what happened around the vehicle in real time. So this is super convenient, and one of the best resolution, one of the best cameras out there. Plus you can see the front camera from above, wide, side front camera, and front wide. You can see rear from above, rear normal with those active lines, or you can see this wide side cameras and wide back. So this is super convenient and super useful. If you go to the home again, you have the hybrid information, where you have all the information about the consumption and what happened with energy in real time, the battery, how much battery you have, and so on. Then if you go on the second page, you have the telephone, you have the phone projection. Now you can connect Android Auto and Apple CarPlay wireless. You don't need a cable anymore, which is great. You have the voice memo, so you can make voice memos on the car for later. Car wash mode, you have the weather. You can see weather because the car is connected to the internet. You can see even the forecast weather for the next days. And those are the settings, the most important settings of the car, where you can go to vehicle, for example, and you have the driver assistance systems right here, from where you can go to see the smart cruise control. You can activate the motorway driving assist, the lane changing assist, the auto motorway speed change, which are super useful. Then you have the driver safety, like forward collision, brake, normal or late. You can choose forward cross traffic safety, the forward side safety, lane safety, blind spot view monitoring. By the way, if you turn the signals when you have the 360 degrees camera, you can see how it activates the left and right side rear cameras, which is great because you can see there, you don't have to always look in the mirror, you can also see it in the screen, which is again another extra safety features for the car. You can deactivate the speed limits from here. You can choose to have speed limit assist, speed limit warning, or just speed limit information, but you can also turn it off completely. Then you have the park safety, where you have all those safety features for the parking. They are super useful. You have rear safety, you have rear cross traffic safety, you have parking distance warning, and surrounding view auto on, which is super cool. Good. Otherwise, we have the eco vehicle coasting guidance. Here it will teach you, or you can also choose this coasting guidance to show you how to do that, and yeah, to guide you. Then you have the sound. You have also coasting time, early, normal, or late. And then you have the smart recuperation, which you can go here to activate it, so the car will do that. And you have the green zone EV drive, maximize use of EV driving to protect the environment. So that means when you go into the city, the car will maximize driving more on electric mode, so that will kind of lower the emissions. Then on the climatic system, here you have all the settings for the climatic system. Let me go back. The seat settings, here you can also choose to have the smart support. This is also very useful. Smart support is activated and operate when in sport mode or when driving at high speeds. So that will hold you a little bit better. So that's cool. You can also activate that. Then you have the seats position change alert, and you have also this ergo motion seats, which have this smart posture assistance in maintaining a comfortable posture by adjusting hips and waist after 1 hour of driving, so this is super useful for long driving. The lights here, we have the ambient lights. You can choose the brightness of the ambient light. You can choose to link it to the driver, or you can choose to change the colors whatever color you want. I don't know if you can see it, but every time you change the color, here it's a light bar that goes across the dashboard of the car, and it shows you if you put it red, it turned to red. I don't know if you can see it really well on the camera, but you have this ambient light around here. That shows you pretty cool. And you can do it in blue just like that, and you have this light, and also here you have some ambient light. Not sure if you can see it on the both sides, but yeah, this is cool to have it on the car, or you can link it to the driver. You can also choose to dim it down in the dark, so it will be much more useful to not blind you. And you have the doors lock and the power tailgate and the smart tailgates if you go close to it, auto close and so on. Other settings, digital key, it's a new feature on the new Sorento. You can connect your phone, your smartphone, to unlock the car from here automatically. Very simple. This is also very useful, the same as Tesla. You come close to the car and the car will be unlocked, and then you have the convenience where you have the some features and settings around here. Good. In general, those are the most important settings. On the general settings, if you go a little bit deeper, you have the system info, the date and time. From here you can change date and time. You have the languages. You have so many languages here, really many languages, almost all the languages. Then you have the keyboard. Then you have the units. You can change it from kilometer to miles, Fahrenheit, and temperature. Then the media settings are around here. Plus you have the display settings. You can choose the brightness of the display. From here you can choose to have it on auto. The camera settings and the blue light filter, which is great in the nighttime to not blind you, or to make a little bit yellowish color. So that will help you in the nighttime with your eyes. Not to have pain or something like that. Then the cluster and head-up display. We have the brightness. We have the choice of changing the instrument cluster display. Right now we have on a circle, but you can make it also like that in a simple way. I don't know if you can see it. If you go a little bit closer, you can see this is a simple way. This is cycle, simple cycle. On the simple way, every time you change different driving modes, will look like this. But if you go to simple and change the driving modes, will look like this. So yeah, you can choose how you want it. I like much more the cycle, and you can also link it. You can also link it to the drive mode, which is great. Head-up display. Let me go back. You can adjust the head-up display from here. And what we have more, the sound settings. From here, because we have the Bose sound system, you have so many settings which you can choose and configure it, and also customize from here. The radio, noise control, the driver assistance, sound, and also connected device. And otherwise, I think those are the most important settings, guys. Yeah, I want to show you one more thing. On the last page, this is the last page where you have the online manual, you have the notification, you have also the vehicle diagnostic. Because the car is connected to the internet, it will check to see if it has some errors or something like that. And it's really cool because it kind of can, yeah, talk with the service, and it gives you also some informations around here if every single thing in the car is fine. Then you have the valid mode, of course, you can do that, or calendar and sport. On the sport, I know there are so many people which like to bet on sports, and betting is great. Because great when you buy this car, because you have the options to go to football or basketball or golf or ice hockey or wherever, and you go in Bundesliga, for example, in Germany, and you can see live scores. Bayern Munich Werder Bremen 5-0. You have all those scores around here in real time. You have also the La Liga in Spain with Real Madrid, Valencia, which play later. League One, you have Premier League in England, Chelsea and Aston Villa and Newcastle and Liverpool and so on. You have Serie A in Italy. It's fantastic. Even the Champions League and UEFA League, you have it here. But you have also the hockey, ice hockey, for example. If there are some games, you will find it around here. It's fantastic. Really, really cool stuff. This is a bonus on the car for those bad players. Otherwise, the hybrid, you already see it with the graphic, and I think I show you everything. And extra on this Sorento, I still have this camera on the mirror, guys. These look gorgeous here, and you can also switch it between normal mirror or camera, and you can also adjust this camera. You can adjust the brightness, and you can also adjust the position of the mirror. This is super cool. Yeah, in general, this is it. Good position of driving, good visibility from here. It looks really modern and nice with this new dashboard and design. I think it's pretty cool. That was the video, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get some useful information from here. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Thank you very much to all of you that watching my videos, guys. Also, don't miss out the full review with the same Kia Sorento. Don't miss out the test drive video. There you can get even more information, and if you still have questions, ask me down below. I will answer you with pleasure. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.